So I've had the Apple Vision for a while now, and honestly, I probably don't use it the way that you think. All right, so one of the three ways I use my Apple Vision Pro is going to be so that I'm able to focus and reset. So personally, I love to go into one of the virtual worlds or the virtual locations. A lot of times they have this app that's called mindfulness on here that just allows me to kind of just start the process of meditating. So I usually start my mornings off meditating. I usually will do a 10. Sometimes I'll do a 10 or a 20-minute meditation just to kind of get, things flowing, making sure that I'm aligned before I move into my day. So I really love the focus and the meditation that it gives here. Awesome, awesome feature. I think I'm addicted to being able to put myself in the immersive environments because you can just really hear everything and it's kind of like you can just really get away. And I just really, really love that. So I'm hoping that I'm still screen recording to be able to show you guys. So another way that I use the Apple Vision Pro on my daily is being able to have my workspace virtual. So I'm able to actually pull up my workspace and use it as a really big display. Let's check that out. Let me do it real quick for you. So one of my favorite things to do, because it just gives me like a bigger screen, because all I have currently is my computer screen. So now to be able to do this, I can now virtually pull up my edits and everything I have. Sometimes I usually have my keyboard and my mouse here, so I'm able to kind of use both of those. But as you see, this is how I'm able to now extend my display, make sure things are okay on here. So that's really dope, being able to virtually take my workspace and put it up in front of me so I'm able to have a bigger display. So when I'm editing, I can really move things around. I can see the colors differently. And I just have a bigger display to kind of review what I'm doing. And as a solo creator, having that extra display and being able to make it big to make sure that you're doing your edits correctly is a huge plus. And the last way that I use my Apple Vision Pro is probably for entertainment and experiences. So being able to immerse yourself into these places where you can watch movies or just watching the movies in an immersed virtual reality is just awesome. It has like these speakers that are right above your ears, so that's how you're able to hear everything very clear. I typically probably use my AirPod Pros or my AirPod Max, whatever ones I have on me. I like both of them because when I'm on the plane, I usually use the AirPod Max. Actually, it depends. I use the Pros if I'm awake, the Max if I'm going to sleep, because I don't want them to slide out of my ears or anything. However, on the plane, you can immerse yourself into the same virtual reality as well as watch some great movies, and the concerts are awesome. You almost feel like you're right there with Meg Thee Stallion. That's probably my favorite one to go into because she's just doing her thing right there. So it's really dope, a great experience and entertainment from the Apple Vision Pro. So those are like my three ways that I use it on a daily. It's really before its time, honestly. I would have to say the cons for this is kind of big, and after an hour, it kind of hurts your head. But overall, what it can do and how you use it is excellent. I think that if I had someone else who was in my community that had it, we could probably take it to the next level. I've seen people play board games with it and you can virtually see them, but I want them to basically make it to where we can virtually go on dates right through here. So similar to how, like, I can't remember what movie it is that I always think of how like they just appear at this place and you can see the figure of them and it looks cool. That's how I want to do when I go to the immersive environments. I want to be able to tell my friends like, yo, meet me at Yosemite, like, and then we go there and that's where we have a conversation. So I hope they take it to the next level like that. But those are the ways that I use it on a daily now. And if you had the Apple Vision for 1 week, what would be the first things you would do with it?